Oh, sisters. Whoa, sisters. About 10 days ago, I hit the road again. I was recommended by Sister Goddess Casey Baker to do a TEDx event in San Francisco. Thanks so much, Casey. This was a huge deal for me. It was an opportunity to present the pleasure revolution to a wider audience. And I kicked it so hard. Watch the video and see Song Sirens man Juicy Jeff carry me in, along with my pal Nick and Sister Goddess Lissa's husband Matt. Can you believe the TEDx people let me take over the stage with Pitbull and Katy Perry? It makes me want to do a dance break right here, right now. I am so proud of my talk. Please forward it to all of your friends. I want everyone to see it. Then I hung out to work with Dr. Ann Davin and Beth Elliott in Marin. This is what working looks like.
So we're at sunset. Wow! Tamalpais. Pipe down. Over there. Sunset.
Yeah, baby. So good. This is where I had my office today. Oh, lovely.
This is Beth on top of Mount Tamalpais.
To go horseback riding out in Point Reyes. It's incredibly gorgeous here.
Then off to Los Angeles, where I stayed with my pirate blood sister, Sheila Kelly of S Factor. We went to Sister Goddess Tara Dixon and Sister Goddess Janine Francolini's party at Fred Siegel. I was reunited with two Sister Goddesses from back in the beginning of the Uptown Pleasure Palace a decade ago. Sister Goddess Martha McCulley, who wrote the Elle article about me in the school, and Sister Goddess Amy Swift, who broke the SWA story in New York Magazine. This was so sentimental and moving for me to reunite with sisters who meant so much to me. It is such a huge pleasure to watch my Sister Goddesses live such gorgeous, happy, fulfilled lives and take their rightful place on the world stage. Sheila and I escaped to another party and somehow ended up trapped in the green room with a Los Angeles gay men's choir, who sang to us. We cried. Friday, I had the gift of the world, the universe. I attended the Next Step Fitness board meeting with 10 of the most incredible people. This is my second year as a board member. And to be at the gym, watching people like Amanda, who was in a skiing competition in February, injured herself and lost the use of her legs, get up on the locomotor machine and practice walking was beyond inspiring. I'm so grateful to be part of this initiative. Sister Goddess Debbie Mae West heard I was coming to LA and asked me to meet about 15 of her friends who she wanted to introduce to the School of Womanly Arts Mastery program. The next thing I know, the word spreads like a forest fire and over 70 women show up at Tracy and Abby's house for a down and dirty, raw, unplugged intro to mastery. It was Occupy Living Room. The grassroots pleasure revolution arrived in LA. Sister Goddesses from years gone by and brand new women flooded the house. Sister Goddess Monique brought her whole family. Sister Goddess Siobhan, who was there from 8 or 10 years ago, who brought her daughter, who was now old enough to enroll in Mastery. Two new gals, Lisa and KC, drove 16 hours from Portland to get there. The energy in the room was off the chain. There was laughter, tears, wild abandon. We had no music, so Debbie Mae sang us our dance break like we were at some primitive, gorgeous, wild ritual. I was barefoot, so I stood on an ottoman so everyone could see me. It was ancient, It was new, it was beautiful. And as usual, none of the women knew why they were there. Something inside told them. They just had to come. This is how the world changes. This is how a movement is created. This is how a revolution starts. One woman standing for another, insisting on her pleasure, changing her destiny. There are so many thousands of sister goddesses right now, creating a web of strength, love, and power, turning the world from a flat, hard, lonely place into a giant rebounder as we loft each other to our dreams. Fall into the arms of a sister goddess today. It's a good place to land, and your loft from that springy surface takes our whole world higher.
Enough. Emily has to edit the